There she blows. I was waiting for the notification. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you are my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares a path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence now and forever. Amen. Pisces, they tried to block you, but the universe stepped in. So all the notifications went out, but for some reason my screen didn't pop up the way that it normally does. So welcome everyone. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. It does say Pisces, but you don't necessarily have to be a Pisces to be here. We're all inclusive. And, you know, we love new people. Hopefully you get to make it to the chat and you get to meet some more wonderful people, communicate. If there's anything that you need, questions, answers, put it in the chat and, you know, they will most likely assist you. All right? So thank you and welcome. I'm gonna just let y'all know this morning I have been causing all types of glitches already. Like, but I'm used to it, and so if you're not and you're new here, for some reason I glitch electronics. Don't ask me why. Some days good, some days bad, more than others. Today, my first thought was, oh, into the message. So today, my first thought was, what did it feel like? It's been calm, like the calm before the storm. So hold on to your panties, wigs, you know, beards, goatees, toupees, whatever it is that, you know, you feel like you need to try to hold on to. Because it's very calm and very peaceful right now. But mind y'all, I did something that I probably wasn't supposed to do, but I did anyway. Normally, you know, you wake up, you do the check-in, yada, yada, yada. I woke up, I said, hey, to everybody, you know, universally. And, but then I started listening to something, right? Y'all, I done laughed, cried today already. Mind you, hey, beautiful people, I love y'all. Look at all y'all colors popping up, popping up, popping up, period. Hey, Miss Kelly. Hey, Mr. Steele. Hey, Katrina. Hey, Athena. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. So, y'all, I got up this morning. Listen, the calm before the storm, it seems so peaceful, like, and it's a little gray and shit outside. But mind y'all, the energy is, y'all, I'm fucking excited. Hey, Tamika. Love you. Thank you for being here. Y'all, I'm fucking excited. So, remember I was talking to y'all about factory reset, like, the past couple days? Like, here's your contract. What was in it? Y'all. Okay, so factory reset accepted. Okay. y'all, I love the fact that this timeline has it to where you can either accept the factory reset or not. Look at God, won't he do it? And in my mind, because the instructions, remember I was talking to y'all about the instructions, and I said I wasn't gonna do that, but mind you, that's what's here. Okay, so she said, like, fighting back intrusive thoughts. I know better, but I ain't never been here before. Woo, LOL, type excited. Like, motherfucking right. Yo. And the word I kept hearing is, I don't know how, because, okay, let me slow down, because I know it's rambling, but I'm excited. The word is reprieve. Let me see what the fuck, because I know what it means, but let's make sure we know what this word means, right? Because a reprieve is a temporary delay or relief from something difficult, unpleasant, or unburdensome. Unburdensome. It can be legal when the punishment is, y'all, I can't stop smiling. I don't even know why. Like, everybody got the same message. Everybody got the same fucking message. It was crazy because, y'all, I know I'm all over the place, but again, my brain starts to do a thing and it just, all right. Everybody got the same fucking message, but everybody's fingerprints, take it how it resonates, blueprint is different. So just imagine the same instructions put into something. Meanwhile, it's all individual, you know, yada, 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 folks, spirits, entities, and everybody can do it their own way. A thing that said, like, I ain't needed in this world, I'm necessary, and period. On the way to operating room to have a tumor removed out of my neck. Super glad that I was able to catch you and grab some of that calming energy. Girl, good things are happening. You go with God, and we're going to be here when you get back, welcoming and loving. So all prayers and... Okay. Miss Kelly said, sending you light, warmth, and wellness, Katrina. So, reprieve. I ain't never in my life seen a nigga get more reprieves, stay of executions, y'all spiritually, take it how it resonates, right? And in my mind, I was over here, like, I was celebrating because y'all, spiritually, right? How do I word this? Because everybody is doing their own little thing, but everybody's doing the same exact thing. Because, you know, you tweaking it the way you tweaking it, they doing it how they doing it. And you may have thought that, oh, first of all, you may have thought that because, or you may think, because change your mindset. Remember, we talked about the perspective. You may think that people who may have monetarily more than you, is, you know, maybe above you, better than you. You may not think that. You might think that they may know more than what the fuck they know, or what they think they can know, or, you know, whatever. That's not the case, okay? The information that y'all are getting is who can hear it and who can hear it the best, right? But mind you, the messages be the same. Because remember I told y'all, once I got to the boredom part, when we took that little hiatus, it was, you know, Earth School. And we had to go on summer break and, you know, get your own messages and everybody doing the thing that they needed to do. All right, so the fruit of today was a pomegranate. It looked like an apple, but it's not an apple. It's a pomegranate, okay? So take it how it resonates. So the messages were getting mixed up, right? And this could be in art, whatever your art form is. You could be doing fucking pottery, you know what I'm saying? And them people who be making them little teacups and shit, and it take a long, like, you got to put it together, and then you got to put it in the kiln, and then if it cracks or something, they can't sell it. But anyway, they just do it over and over and over again. So they're very rare, very, like, unique types of cups, and not one cup is the same as the other. That type of shit, right? The messages were getting mixed up. So if I looked at the art, it could be a song, it could be whatever the fuck you do for art or painting. If I looked at it and I gave my interpretation of it, that's what it made me feel when I saw it, right? Or that's what it made me feel when I heard it, right? And so once the messages started getting mixed up and everybody got all scrambled the fuck up and shit, because everybody got scrambled up, it was a mess. It was like the invisible strings of your timeline, my timeline, this timeline, da 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 da. And it started to make me feel like certain people's voices or certain people, like looking at them, I don't want to look at you because, you know, it's like your intuition. You automatically know instinctively, like, I don't fuck with you like that because I can tell by your spirit, your soul. But they said don't judge a book by its cover. People get judged by covers every fucking day, okay? So it is do what I tell you and not as I do or something, whatever that shit is, because it's always rules for other people and never for, you know, whoever the fuck. All right. Oh, Miss T, that remind me. Sidebar, check your email later when you can send it up here, period. I got you. So when the messages were getting mixed up and it was almost like in one piece of art, it was 36,000 messages because whoever looked at it, when you see it is when you're meant to see it, right? So whoever looked at it would interpret it through the eyes, the vision. When the painter itself did the work, they had a vision or they had whatever it was in their brain that, you know, the painting meant. They didn't, you know, they don't care that when you look at it, you feel or hear. And some people can pick up on the energy of the artist, right? Because whatever energy it is, like you can feel the strokes. If it looked like an angry stroke, it was an angry sex. If it looked like an angry stroke, it was an angry stroke. Okay, I don't know why I can't say that, but it just started to do something else in my brain. All right, somebody looked at it and seen sex. All right. It could be a person. Somebody may look at me, for instance, and be like, why she just look all homely and stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? And then somebody else may look and say, she look like she gonna fuck good. You see what I'm saying? Every person, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Everybody has whatever it is they have that comes over or spills over because what somebody else may deem attractive, somebody else may not, right? Facts. All right. Keep your feelings and emotions out of it and just listen to the message, right? Because once the messages got mixed up and it was pure chaos, it was like, I'm just not fucking with none of it. I'm not looking at it. I mean, Athena, shit. That's where it went to. The gutter, apparently. Long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I think I've been celibate for 4 years, so I think 4 years. Going on 4 years. Either way, shit. Sex on the brain. But take it how it resonates. Keep your feelings and emotions out of it. Just listen to the message. The message is what's important, right? So as I was listening to something this morning, instantly it was making me angry. And I'm like, let me turn this shit the fuck off because I don't got time for this shit, right? Keep your feelings and emotions out of it. So then I just started doing other shit. And let the shit just go. And then all of a sudden I realized the cadence. I don't like the person. So when I don't fuck with you, I just don't fuck with you, period, right? But I love the person. You know how it's a thin line between love and hate, right? It's a thin line between love and hate. Once they love you, then they hate you. However it go. You know what I'm saying? Either way, right? Keep your feelings and emotions out of it. Because guess what? Congratulations and kudos to you. You got a new job assignment. I told y'all, observe, don't absorb. You are no longer the same energy entity. And I'm talking to myself, all right? So, in the process of that, you're no longer that. You're not stuck between a rock and a hard place. You are above the rock and a hard place. So pay attention. We're trying to give you the message because the universe been trying to tell y'all bitch asses that, it's the message, right? Even when the artist, the painter, the sculptor does not know what the message is going to be for you. The message, the painter, the sculptor, the musician knew what they wanted to, put out, or what they wanted to convey, but they didn't know what message was going to be sent to you, because the universe is always talking to us in everything we do, in the wind, in the music, in the birds, in the trees, and anything that comes close to you, anything that you're pulling in your vicinity is part of that message for you, right? All right, so instantly, so I'm paying attention to how I'm feeling because I told y'all I'm in the middle of we're all aliens here. Athena got it. Y'all, it be the clocking of the T. So she clocked the T. Because I told y'all before, we're all aliens down, right? Whether or not it went from, whatever they call your spiritual psychosis, whatever they call your elevation, your ascension, your growth, the dark night of the soul, whatever the fuck they want to call it. Either way, your ass is not the same as how you started. Is how you started. Anyway, keep your feelings and emotions out of it and just listen to the message, because, even the artist doesn't realize the message. But a lot of these artists are smart. A lot of these sculptors are smart. A lot of people who are artistic or have a huge imagination, they know what they want to convey. They know what they want to put out. But even in the process, the universe has a sneaky way of still doing the very thing. So it could be a mishap that happens in, the sound. It could be a mishap that happens on the piece of the art, the strokes or something that happens, right? And it looked like pure chaos, but it's perfect. It's unique. It's, customary. It's custom to whatever that thing is, right? And she said we know how, and we do know how, right? So here we are. They tried to block you, but the universe stepped in. Means there's somebody who thinks they're bigger than the program. There's always somebody that thinks they're bigger than the program, because I have more than you, or I look better than you, or I think I look better than you. Meanwhile, back at band camp, your energy, your aura, your energetic field don't even light a candle. Can't hold a candle. Don't compete where you can't compete where you don't compare. Don't compare where you, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean. It just don't measure up. So, people will look at what's on the outside and say, the packaging. And many people are changing their packaging because apparently, we can, what you could call it, customize. We can designer, the package, right? And depending upon how much money you got, you customize and designer the package a little more than others. But some people can see past that, beyond that, into the spirit, into the soul, right? Anyway, somebody thought that they had the ability. They thought they was bigger than the program. But the universe stepped in. Because ain't nobody bigger than this fucking universe. I keep trying to explain to y'all. The universe is going to adjust itself as many times as necessary in order to put itself back into alignment. Every time. So no matter what happens, here, and the higher powers, the powers that be, that deem to think that, we know how the masses is going to move. And if we do this, or if we do that, or if we put this spell into the universe, or we put this energy into the universe, it's going to do this. And sometimes, things happen. I want to say by design, by their design, but things are also happening by design. So it was meant to be. It's just like I keep mentioning to people during the 2020 thing, how it was designed for people to have to, rely on, specific entities to do certain things. But mind you, they didn't realize that there was going to be a new avenue for people to come in, and there was going to be millionaires made of digital, yada, 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 a whole bunch of other shit, right? People were going to become business owners, and people was going to, start their own way. They was going to get off of, needing to work for anybody else, and everybody was going to, and Miss Kelly said it's a beautiful mess, and period. Everybody was going to start to rely on themselves. Miss Kelly said there's such thing as perfect chaos, and it's beautiful. Yes, it's like the butterfly effect, a ripple effect. Something, what they tell you, you cast a rock into the river, and the waves, have an effect for millions of miles or whatever to the moon and back. However, but one thing affecting the other. So everybody having the same message, doing, some similar things, but there are some entities. Remember, I told y'all, because I woke up to every day the message is, whatever I told y'all the other day the message is. It tells me that divine destiny, divine autopilot. It tells me don't let the reset affect you. It tells me, because apparently things being reset, or because I just told y'all it was a reset. But either way, now some of y'all even coming into your gifts and also learning and understanding that certain things that you're dealing with is a part of your gift. It's like I can pick things out of people's brains, not realizing that it could be somebody in my chat, or they do it back to me, because like how Athena did that alien thing. Meanwhile, I'm about to say that, but because it's the connection that people have to each other. So got it, right? Do you got it? Keep your feelings and emotions out of it. Just listen to the message. So got it. Stay neutral. Stay neutral in a situation, because you are now the watcher in a situation. Observe, don't absorb. I've been saying this to y'all for a while now. Observe, don't absorb. You have been elevated, okay? Focus only on the content of the message without adding any of your own feelings, any of your own messages, any of your own emotions, okay? So because everybody has something to deliver to you, right? Because I'm getting ready to turn real quick. Like, if it don't, especially if it's certain, like I ain't watching that shit, right? That's my behavior. But when it becomes aware and apparent to you, it's the universe sending it to you, and that's the way the universe had, sent it to you. But because I was on some, different shit, I don't like whatever that is. Whoever was programming, and whoever thought that I liked XYZ, yada yada yada, I didn't. All right, so and then I say that, and so then the universe be like, bitch, don't say that. It's already too late. I said it. And then the universe be like, now I gotta autocorrect the shit that you just did, because you be saying shit and I told you not to say that. But meanwhile, the system was broke. Because remember a while back, and I keep trying to tell y'all, the title's always right. There was a message that I did when I told y'all somebody was trying to undo their karma, like, their bad karma, and not get that ass whooping that the universe was gonna give them. But, somehow they thought that was a good thing to do. And then out of nowhere, because they kept trying to reset, because the universe was busting their ass, then fuck it, it's broke. Okay, now ain't nobody getting nothing. It's pure chaos, like they just said. Everything's all over the place. Y'all remember the day that I took all the cards and I swirled them all up, and I said everybody gonna be in everybody's business, because this is, whatever it was that was put out into the universe, it was being confusing, and everybody was in everybody's business, and everybody was watching this, and everybody, y'all anybody recall all that? Okay. So they tried to block you, but the universe stepped in. Stay neutral. Now, the word of the day is protection, because I told y'all it is very peaceful. Like, it's fucking peaceful as a motherfucker. Even the color outside, and mind y'all, even a child picked up on the situation. I asked somebody something today, a child, a teenager, and I said, matter of fact, the teenager is the one that observed the silence. The teenager said, why does it seem so quiet today? And I said, you know what? I was thinking this, but because I don't be trying to get these kids involved in nothing that they don't, but I be around people, the kids, right? And I'm like, that's eerily crazy, because even the sound is, mind you, it's normally like shit happening, right? Even like I said, the child picked it up. So I'm like, that is crazy. And I said to the child, what do you think the energy is going to be like today? But before, because, you know, once they started with it was quiet, before they said what, you know, I kind of knew they was going to say, I inserted something into the system. I said, whatever is happening is going to be amazing, right? Because I needed to let them know that whenever they feel like one thing is happening, so is the other thing, right? So let's, even though we're getting the feeling of what's happening today, I need for, you know, them to be mindful, right? And so they said, like, it's going to be chaotic. I said, because I knew it. And I said, like the calm before the storm, huh? And they said, yeah, it's going to get crazy today. And I laughed and I said, but it's going to be crazy good. Because whatever it is, no matter what our perception is of it at the time, you know, because if you go out here and a bunch of badass shit happened to you, you're going to be like, man, this day was fucked up. I can't wait till this day is over. Da, 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 da. You're not going to be thinking of what happened or what could have potentially happened. You're going to be thinking that, okay, I went out here on 20 and my car stalled and I waited an hour for the, you know, somebody to come and look at it, and then the bitch started right up. Like, what the fuck was that? Meanwhile, 30, 50 miles down the road, wherever you was going, there was a bridge that there was a crane on. The crane actually is about or fell over top of, you know, the bridge. 32 people were killed. You would have been at that exact point in that location. You would have expired today. And all you know is that your day has been a complete shit show of delays, disasters, you know, something happened and it was a spark. Somebody flicked a cigarette or something and a spark flew and fucking hit your window or your car. So you swerve, you pull over, and now you're checking to see, you know, what happened with that spark, da 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 da. Meanwhile, then you happen to notice that one of your tires is, you know, bald to the rim and your lug nuts is about to fall the fuck off. That flicking of that cigarette got you to pull over to realize your tire was about to come off the rim. All you know is, now I'm held up, I can't make it to such and such and such and such. Bitch, you almost died. It was almost final destination on your bitch ass. And what do I tell y'all every day? First rule of Earth School. Don't die. Like, play as fuck up. We can do some shit wrong and still try it again tomorrow if you don't expire. But if you expire like bad milk, maybe you get mozzarella cheese. I don't know. Either way, don't let it happen to you, okay? So word of the day is protection. The fruit is a pomegranate. I told y'all it looked like apples, but it's not. Okay? The pomegranate represents divine protection, fertility, fertility of ideas. So when you hear fertility, people might be, you know, thinking pregnancy or things of that nature. Pregnancy is like abundance, bringing things, birthing things into reality. Turning nothing into something, okay? So fertility of ideas. So that could be something creative. You insert yourself there, okay? Take it how it resonates. And hidden blessings, because they try to block you. Some of you may have known that or thought that you were being blocked, right? Or thought that somebody was trying to block you, because people can try to do a whole lot of shit. It says the weapon will form, but it won't prosper. So, you know, the little minions be working hard, but the universe be working harder, okay? So just because somebody tries to, you know, they bibbity bobbity boo, bitch, fuck you. I know who has my back. The universe has my back. All right, so it's 5 different things happening all at once right now, right? And this could be a representation of the things that you have to do daily in life, all right? and doing all of them effectively. Because one word of the day of being protection and the calm before the storm. So there could be some preparation happening here. So not every rejection is a loss. Some are divine shields. Like sometimes somebody tells you no, and we be thinking it's the worst decision ever. It's the worst thing that could have happened. It's the worst yada 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 and yada, right? Mind you, could have been the best thing that is going potentially. It felt bad at the time, but then when when the story unfolded, you now see that you're in a better place, a different location, and it was better that it happened that way. Do we like it when it happens? Hell to the no, because who likes when their life is being blown the fuck up and you can't do anything about it? I mean, if you ever been there, then of course you know want to take control of that thing as fast as you can. But sometimes the ball's already rolling and all you can do is throw your hands up, keep your hands out of it, and let the universe do what it's doing. Stick your hand in there, you get your hand smacked or your head slapped. Take it how it resonates. So not every rejection is a loss. Some are divine shields. The pomegranate hides its seeds under tough skin, just as your blessings are protected until the right time. So you didn't lose anything. So the other day, here we are. I have gotten into these things with auctions and whatnot, right? It's one of my new loves. And I never realized how excited I would be opening, mystery mail and things of that nature. And so along with that, because as y'all know, part of the thing that I was doing is I like barter and trade. All right. It's never a no. It's what I got to do or what you need. You know what I'm saying? Take it how it resonates. Anyway, so I like barter and trade or just being able to do, that. I don't know why. It's an excitement. And I do know why. When I was younger, that was the time that we spent like with the cousins and the sisters and everything else doing shit like that. So yard selling was a thing on Saturdays, okay? Some people hated it. I actually love it, all right? I like old shit like that. Anyway, point of it is I'm riding along. My appointment is at 9:45, right? So y'all are actually a part of this story. On last Friday, I think, I wasn't supposed to do a live. I was supposed to do the live, but I had got an appointment inserted into the system because I had won one of the auctions and I had to go pick up the stuff from the auction, right? And so my appointment was at 9:45. Since we had just started back, doing Earth School, I didn't want to kind of not just do the lesson. So I decided that I was going to do the lesson. I was just going to cut it short because the place is about an hour and something away from here. And plus, Atlanta traffic is fucked. And I was going towards Atlanta. And so I'm thinking, okay, long as I leave out of here, my appointment's at 9:45. Long as I leave out of here before 8:45. So if I do y'all a message, I had everything on timer. My timer was steady going off. And if I set my timer, then I can be out of here by 9:15, which puts me on the road by, on the highway at least, because it takes 15 minutes from my house to get to exactly to the highway. And so, yeah, I have enough time. I shit you the fuck not. I literally did everything I said I was going to do. I got to the highway. It was, at that time, I think like 8:45. Mind you, I said my appointment, no, matter of fact, it was 8:30. Mind you, I said my appointment's at 9:45. So that's a whole hour and something. I got time to fucking burn, right? So I get to fucking, everything's flowing smoothly. I get to exit, I'm at exit 82. And so I get to exit by the mall. Stonecrest Mall is like 75 maybe. And then all of a sudden I'm starting to notice traffic is getting very much fucked up. And I'm trying to figure out why is traffic very much fucked up, right? So we don't know. All of a sudden everything is going slow. So my son calls me, and because everybody's keeping track of me getting to this appointment on time. So my son calls and I'm saying, traffic is fucked up. I done left the house a whole, give an hour. Mind you, the place ain't that far. It's like probably 20 something miles. Like, Let me think. It's not that far. About that. So it might be a little bit further, but anyway, I had enough time. Like on the highway, it is flowing time. I literally get to exit 74. Now traffic is at a standstill, right? I'm telling my son, this don't make no sense. But I do got an hour to burn, so it's gonna be fine because I already made it to the highway, and this is all going, and the speed limit is 70. So my son hangs up, calls me back. Hangs up and calls me back fucking 20 minutes later. So now it's probably 7. No, it's 8. It's like 8:50 or something like that. 8:50, somewhere around there. I'm still at the same fucking location. Same location. And in my mind, I'm still saying, mind you, because we sitting on the road. We sitting on the highway for at least 20 minutes. It didn't make sense. Sitting there 20 minutes. When they let the traffic free, all of a sudden, everybody's just going. Like, it didn't make sense from you go from a complete stop, to going that fast. It didn't make sense to me. Like, to me, like, when you break up traffic, if there was something happening, it gradually turns into, speeding up. It just went from stop to just go. So maybe the police was down there, had traffic blocked for 20 minutes and everybody sitting. Long story short, point of this is I sat on the highway for 20 minutes. They had said that my time that I was going to get to, the GPS said that the time I was going to get to the place was at 10, which was 15 minutes after my appointment. I sat on the highway for 20 minutes. My son called back. We was going slow. I still got there the fuck on time. And I could have complained because I had started to. I was getting ready to start to complain like, you know what? This is fucked up. I'm going to be late, yada, yada, yada. And then I said, you know what? Let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut up because I don't want to speak nothing into the universe that is not meant to happen. And the universe was clearly saying, like, you're going to have a couple delays and detours. I don't even know what was happening up there, just so y'all know. But meanwhile, I got to get up, do everything I needed to do. I got to get on the live. Because and mind you, we had already thought that the live was going to throw me because the traffic is horrible over this, y'all, here. And so I got to do everything that I set out in motion to do and still made it to my appointment on time. Even with all the chaos and all the havoc that, the blocks and everything else that came into play. And I was thinking in my mind, something has to be really, really amazing happening in this shit, right? But anyway, take it how it resonates, all right? They tried to block you, but the universe stepped in. So we got the pomegranate, we got the word of the day, protection, knowing that not every rejection is a loss. Some are divine shields. So you may have, wanted something and the universe said, nah, sis, nah, bro. Mind you, life's good. Hey, I did that this morning. I'm like, Kevin, shut the fuck up. Why I was thinking about you this morning, Kevin. Because the other day when you was like, this is Kevin, but I told you keep changing your thing, so it throws me off. But I like life is good because life is good. Even in the midst of everything, but life is good. Life is great. The pomegranate hides its seeds under tough skin, just as your blessings are protected until the right time. So you didn't lose anything. Nothing is missing. All right. It just their adjustments were made. All right. So, here we are with the message, right? So somebody trying to block you because they may think that that was their prerogative. Bobby Brown, all right? They didn't have the power. They didn't have the authority. Everything gets mixed up. The universe says we got to do a factory reset around this bitch because it's too much manifesting going on. Everybody think they should have somebody else's shit, and this person with this person, and this nigga over here with this bitch, and this yada, 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 and everybody is just Sodom and Gomorrah out this motherfucker, okay? Hey, 8 pants. So we got all that happening, right? But we got to fix this. We got to unscramble, untie the invisible strings of chaos. Because why? In Earth School, every challenge is a class. Everything you go through is a class. Every person is a teacher, and every moment is an exam of the heart. Some lessons arrive wrapped in joy, others in discomfort, but all are designed to awaken something within you. Because remember, I told y'all, I started off, I was listening to some shit this morning. Mind y'all, I kind of fucked up, but didn't, only because I didn't do what I normally would do. I just started listening to this shit. And so at first I was, a little bit Fuck this nigga, right? And everything that pertains to him. Take your emotions out of it. Don't listen to it that way. Don't have, no nothing. Listen to this. And then the reset started to happen. The programming started to begin. Deja, hey. And every time I see that, I love you, Deja. Listen, see what I'm telling y'all? Y'all bitches getting on my nerves today. Deja, I love you, right? So I ain't saying nothing about you, but I'm talking to you. Because literally it be shit that comes up and it just reminds me. And then it's Usher. You remind me of a girl that I once knew. Because Deja used to be my best. That was code name for a person that used to be my best friend. And it would be that song. It's hot in here, y'all. I love you, Deja. All right. Inside joke. Do harm you around here somewhere? Period. So things, Miss Kelly said unravel. That's unravel, untie, right? We don't want to get caught up in the system. Because how many times have I told y'all, these people keep wanting to get me, it's deer outside, y'all. These people keep wanting to get me caught up in their system. And what did I tell y'all? Because I told y'all it keeps being a thing. Like the universe showing me that because all of a sudden now it is the jury duty again. Bitch, I don't want to go to your jury duty. Like, what the fuck? But here we are again. So again, it shows, the system, trying to get the shit up in the system. And at first I was going to do a whole bunch of random weird shit. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get the shit over and done with. Fuck it. Fuck it. All right. So there it is. In Earth School, every challenge is a class. Every person is a teacher. And every moment is an exam of the heart. Some lessons arrive wrapped in joy. Others in discomfort. But all are designed to awaken something within you. All right, so y'all know I'm a sucker for a love ass bitch, right? And even when I be mad at people, I don't be mad at people. And even when, cause I just be letting shit go. Like I can't just be mad at somebody. Like I be mad, but bitch, I don't be mad, cause I don't got it. All right, so I don't be mad. It start off like you getting on my nerves, and then you gotta let it go. Think I gotta let it go, and so. I'm listening to this shit, and then I'm saying, reset. It's a reset. And I kept saying, and it's factory reset. And then here we go. Factory reset. So the reset is taking place. So it's a reprogramming, all right? Oh, don't touch that. I needed to let them know that whenever they feel like you want start touching shit, and then all of a sudden shit start happening. So let's, even though we're getting the feeling. All right, don't touch that. All right, so, all right. So the programming has begun, right? And so you're listening and you're watching and you're seeing. And then, damn, restart starts to take place. So when the restart starts to take place, even like when you reset your phone, you know how like they'll download the program and then all of a sudden it locks everything and everybody out. Like you can't touch it. You can't, do anything. The reset has begun. Y'all. I told y'all I was laughing, crying today. Like literally happy fucking crying because like what the fuck? And I liked it. All right. So here we go. You're not here to pass or fail. So stop it's like when we take in the test, it's you learn. So the lesson is the blessing. The blessing is the lesson. That's the learning process. So like it makes me a little sad that there is the weight scale that gets put on it, because then that makes people not want to try anything. It makes people not want to try anything for fear of failure. There is no failure though. You tried it, you did it, it didn't work or it did work, or it's taught you something. That was a lesson. So it worked even when you think it didn't work. And sometimes we go into it with, our perception or our thought process of what it is that we want. Meanwhile, what we were supposed to gain from it, we accomplished it. And so because we're hard on ourselves, we take it as a failure. But meanwhile, the universe is saying, kudos to you. You completed that assignment. It might be trash. You might got the worst motherfucking pottery or the worst art, you know, there is, based off of human eyes, or them people. Fuck them people. Did it make you happy? Did you convey the message that you were supposed to convey? Because somebody is going to come along, and this is the thing about what things are worth, right? Things are only worth what somebody's willing to pay for, right? So from the beginning, everybody could think that you're trash. Everybody could think that, you know, you're an epic failure. They could not like your message. They could not like, you know, your music. They could not like your art. They could not like your whatever it is that they could just not like you. Like, fuck you, bitch. They could not like nothing about you, right? That could be their stance on it. And then one day somebody comes along that maybe has a little bit more money than them or a little more status than them, and this person says, Miss Kelly is a genius. Like the strokes of the brush, or the way her pottery, the way it spins, and the way the lines, you know, are conveyed, and they just break it down to da 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 da. And now somebody who everybody maybe respects or has a better opinion comes along, and now they, you know, are raving mad over Miss Kelly and her art and her thing, and now the world loves you. But somebody may have tried to sabotage the message from the beginning. Somebody may have tried to sabotage you from the beginning. Somebody may have tried to sabotage your position or your situation from the beginning. But then there is also another thing, because this is also what I hear. Sometimes people don't even know. So you could be thinking that somebody's intentions is like extremely, you know, bad, or negative towards you. Meanwhile, this person, y'all kind of just got pulled into the same whatever by accident. You're not here to pass or fail. You're here to grow, remember, and return to love. Just like okay. And it's funny because, like, when you do factory reset, right? And they tell you, like, God is love, right? God is love. I was only looking because somebody's setting my security system off, and I'm seeing them, but I don't know what they're doing. They just are stopped right here. But they're kind of, that's that sound that is being made. So, factory reset, returning to the original, like, what's the game, what type of games being played, DMX. This is your contract, right? This is your contract. This is what I expect for you to do when you get here, you know, to Earth School. This is what you're supposed to do. You said yes. You signed it. This is your copy. See you, bye. Go with God. So, y'all, take it how it resonates. This is your contract. This is what is here. This is what you need to do. So, things being shifted, or you now remembering, because it's like the light, the codes, what we talked about earlier, the light codes, everybody receiving a message, everybody can hear the message, but the message is being delivered in so many different ways because you are unique. You are different from this person. I'm different from you, and yada 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 yada. Let me fly, DMX, but they won't let my ass factory restart. Well, to me, everybody factory reset. So there you are, because whatever it is, it's something to being given into the system. And sometimes the factory reset also goes along with upgrades. Just because you get factory reset don't mean that you also don't get the upgrades. So you could be given a factory reset with an upgraded version. And so factory reset with an upgraded version, you're learning now that just because certain things happen, it wasn't a failure. It was a lesson. So you're not here to pass or fail. You're here to grow, remember, and return to love. Just like the seasons shift, so will your understanding. Trust the curriculum your soul signed up for. Trust the curriculum. Because even if we factory reset, we're not going to factory reset and, you not get upgrades, because upgrades were had. Upgrades were given. Upgrades were necessary. You learned those lessons. You went through those things. So we're going to give you the upgrade still. Now, okay, upgraded version, higher consciousness. Now you sitting above and you're watching this shit show, right? And now you're saying, seeing that coming, not dealing with that, blocking. blocking that shit. Universe saying, you blocking too much shit now. Like, you're not even wanting to have the experiences because it's almost like, I could see that shit from a mile away, right? Like, I ain't got time for that. But guess what? Growth and elevation, because if there's a reset and there's upgrades to be had, everybody grows, at their own individual rate, but there are upgrades. Even if it's, little bits of upgrades, it's still an upgrade. So trust the curriculum your soul signed up for. Your spirit is both the student and the graduate and the teacher. I mean, that's a lot, because it's like, everything being done. Learn well, love deeply, and keep showing up. Now, all right, so I was talking to y'all about this factory reset, and then I'm listening to the message, and the message said, return me back to factory settings. They don't want to love again. But the factory settings, God is love. God is love. So the factory reset, it's the thing of you speaking one thing and then another, contradictory, right? Not realizing, what's up, son? Good morning. Not realizing that the factory reset came with the love button, right? But now there's upgraded versions. Now, instead of it being a conditioning thing, when you get set back to factory settings, and I told y'all reset, mind y'all, I've been saying it for days. So this ain't something I heard it. This ain't something I heard, from them. I heard the message the same way you heard the message, the same way everybody picked up the message and they articulated it. However it was that your timeline, or you as a person, the way you transmuted it, or the way you broadcasted it to the universe. So take it how it resonates. All I know is factory settings say open to love. You are love. I told y'all I'm a sucker for a love ass bitch. I love love. But also in the process, I've been loving on myself, right? I've been loving on myself, and now I'm starting to understand that the program is designed for growth. The program is designed for elevation. The program is designed for upgrades. The program is designed for ascension purposes, right? So observe, don't absorb, because remember, I kept saying that. I kept saying observe, don't absorb. This is what the universe was telling me, but the universe was basically trying to let me know that that was an upgrade. It was an upgrade. You are a watcher. You are now elevated and ascending, right? Elevated consciousness, seeing outside, watching the patterns and moving accordingly, right? And again, I told y'all, sometimes we think that some people know more than you. The lessons are being taught as you traverse or move through, move around, traverse car. Somebody might have one of them, the universe. So as you're open to learning, as you're open to, the universe, or you being taught by the universe, it's like the old adage was what they say. When a student is ready, the teacher will appear. growth will happen as long as you're open to it, as long as you're or lots of pains, take it how it resonates, because shit, you get to do what you like to do. Observe, don't absorb. So this is the classroom of life. You learn it as you're doing it. It's hands-on. Do you have a handbook? Well, we have an outline. It's your DNA. And so maybe there was a handbook, maybe there wasn't. Maybe the handbook got corrupted. Maybe the handbook is being gate kept by, the powers that be, because they don't want us to, know, yada, yada, yada. Either way, point being, DNA. The universe had already encoded it. And so sometimes you're being told stuff, subconsciously from the universe, and you'll say, that can't be right because I have no proof of it. But the universe told you specifically it was for you to listen. It was for you to grasp whatever it was that was supposed to come from that, and that was supposed to be for you. And I keep explaining to y'all, just because something's in a book right here and right now, don't make it true. You have to have some discernment. It don't make it true. Anybody can write a book, die today, it'd be, left in history in the past, and now all of a sudden people are thinking that it's the best literary art ever designed, and meanwhile it was trash. So just because it's there doesn't make it true. I can say any damn thing. People can say anything. People do say anything. Don't make it true. I said what I said, but do it make it true? For me, it make it true because I fucking said it. It was true. But was it true? So in the classroom of life, you're not here to carry every energy you encounter. It's not your business. Observe, don't absorb. You seen it, you saw it, be mindful. I told y'all it's a little trickster energy, energies moving around also right now. I've been saying that for the past couple days. But it was necessary to the system because I think it was Miss Kelly, organized chaos. Like, y'all, we already have these lessons. Y'all already been having the lessons. But it's almost like if Earth School is the lesson and everything happens in cycles, nothing new under the sun, we're going to be learning the same fucking lesson over and over and over again. Are you grasping, the real messages in the message? Keep your feelings out of it. So you're here to watch, learn, and rise. Step into an elevated consciousness, seeing beyond the surface. Notice the repeating patterns and understand the lessons that are hidden in plain sight. Like, people don't be lying to y'all. They be telling y'all exactly who the fuck they are. Y'all be seeing the red flags. You be like, no, I love him and her. I did it. I told y'all. I sat in front of y'all, got my ass beat, and I told y'all. Told y'all when I got told, even before it happened, I got the warning from the universe. They said, they sent people, don't do this. I told y'all I be touching the stove sometimes. Like, I like bad behavior sometimes. Like, I ain't gonna sit up here and tell y'all that, ooh, I'm Miss Goody Two Shoes. You know what I mean? Don't let the good looks fool you. I like shit. Like, it's fun around this bitch. And who the fuck said that if you do this, it's a sin? Like, I didn't hurt nobody. I was a consenting adult. But meanwhile, because people will say whatever it is. But meanwhile, God taught me the minute I did it, I didn't even die. But people will wish you death the minute you do something. Mind you, God saw me when I fucking did it. I didn't die. But yet, here you are, all unprovoked, all, willy-nilly, wishing death on a bitch that you ain't never even met a day in your life. Calling me everything but a child of God. Either way, you're not here to watch. You're here to learn. You're here to, you're not here to, you're here to watch, but you're not here to just sit and watch either. Get your ass into the game. So watch, pay attention, but also enjoy. But in this case, we talking about don't absorb their shit. Enjoy your shit, but don't absorb their shit, okay? Because we paying attention. So a lot of things around here, but don't get it mixed up, as to, and then don't be watching other people's shit either, because we ain't got time to be watching them. Do your own thing. But pay attention to what they doing too. You see what I'm saying? It be the contradictions in it all. Everything has to happen all at the same time. So a lot of y'all know to once one thing exists, so does the other. So a lot of y'all minds are being trained to, multitask in different areas. Because it's like seeing what could potentially happen, also, seeing the reality of a thing, and maybe it may get mixed up here and there, but y'all got it. All right, take it how it resonates. It could be your superpower. So you're here to watch, learn, and rise. Step into elevated consciousness, seeing beyond the surface, noticing the repeating patterns, and understanding the lessons hidden in plain sight, because they're right there. Mr. Still said, just do you and live your life. Amen. It's as simple as that. I told y'all the best advice I got was from a 4-year-old. She told me, worry about myself. And more every day, as life continues to move on, I'm starting to realize that was the best motherfucking advice I could have ever received in life. Worry about yourself. It is very clear that you are doing the things that y'all need to do. It is very clear, even to the universe, that you are open and ready to receive the next step. Be mindful. Be intentional. Be intentional with your art. Be intentional with your craft. Be intentional with your purpose. Don't worry about, what the next person doing. Pay attention to their ass. Observe, don't absorb. Be mindful of the energy and the resets. Find you something to hold on to. Something that inspires you. And don't be complacent, y'all, also. So be mindful. I'm about to go because I know I'm probably holding y'all the fuck up. But be mindful, be intentional, be aware. Be great. Shit, be fucking amazing. That's all I know. I love y'all, and the universe is watching, and the universe is paying attention, and things may not be moving in the way that you want it to be, but change your thought process. Maybe I hope maybe this helps you to change your thought process. Like asking questions. What right now in my life am I being, worked on with? You know what I mean? Because sometimes, and even the part when I be cracking jokes and I said the universe be telling me not to say that, and I be saying shit because in my mind, I just be saying shit, and the universe be like, don't say that, like don't say that out loud, right? Because somebody's going to get the wrong impression. But I feel like the reset will also allow people to know that I love y'all. You know what I mean? And sometimes people don't understand that love comes along with, even the reset. And if we were conditioned, that you have to love a person like this, when there's new love, like new love that you never seen before, right? But you're getting now a glimpse into a world where I can love you and tell you the hard things and it not be mistaken that it's not love. Like when you love a person, you want them to be better. Even if it's like not even inserting your opinion into something, but just sometimes when you can see the patterns of life, or when you're observing and not absorbing, and you're speaking from that area. And like I said, I'm talking to me because I say shit and it comes out sometimes in the harshest way. And it wasn't until recently I've been watching my kids like kind of move and with people, how they deal with people. And my kids are very, very harsh, right? And listening to them, I'll be like, you didn't really have to say that way. And now it makes me really fully understand, like, keep your feelings and emotions out of it. Keeping our feelings and emotions out of it allows us to be more diplomatic when we talk to our loved ones and the people that we care about, because we don't want to hurt their feelings, but we also don't want them crossing our boundaries and our borders either. So sometimes when people try to block us, it may not be intentional. Like, it could be intentional. Don't get it fucked up. They know what they doing. But also they don't. It be the assignment. Like, you know how I keep trying to tell y'all, sometimes people be on assignment. Oh shit. This fucking TikTok wants me to verify this little puzzle thing. So like in spiritual warfare, people be under like possession. And so they'll be talking to you, not remembering that they said shit. They'll be doing shit. Or some people, it's just embedded in them. It's like what I told y'all yesterday, or what I was talking to y'all about yesterday, when you could be so close to a person, y'all grew up together and everything else, and you realizing that this person has been trying to block you every way, but you never picked it up until all of a sudden the universe is now saying, like, why this nigga always stepping in front of you, or why this nigga always responding for you, or why this bitch always need to be present for something, or why when something good happens to you, they always come with the word. Like, they are programs to be that. But it's almost like the universe trying to program us to see every angle. Like, this person keeps doing this. Bring it to their attention. You don't have to be mean or malicious when they do it. I mean, when you do it, but bring it to their attention. Stop letting shit slide with people. So you keep doing this. You keep cracking jokes. Oh, sorry. You keep cracking jokes at my expense, but yet you claiming you for me. And then somebody will say, oh, you're just being emotional, or you're just being sensitive. I'm letting you know that I don't like that. It almost seems like that you're trying to, down me or whatever it is. Stop doing it. And so you say it to the person, and then they adjust their behavior. That's one thing. You say it to the person, and then they keep doing it. I don't give a fuck how long we've been around. Like, you gonna have to go, because at some point in time, I done already explained to you that that behavior is emotionally, or whatever it is, because emotional abuse is a thing too. People be emotionally abusing you, and that's even worse, because we already talked about this before. At least a physical scar, goes away. A black eye, you know what I mean? Or, some of these things go away, but some of them last for forever. You don't know. We don't know what a person's, makeup is going to, what scar is going to hold on to a person. All we know is that we are here, we are living life. We may offend some people sometimes and not even know it. And if it was not intentional, because this is the thing, intentions is 110% of the offense. If my intentions was to, do something to you, okay, like I'm gonna just say this, because it pertains to this morning, because me laughing and crying happened to deal with me listening to something and me realizing, like, oh shit, this person did it again. They was able to now get the word, like I said, it was a reprieve into the system, because they broadcasted a semi good frequency. All right, is what I'm gonna say. It wasn't but they're trying to now fix what they did, because even in the process, I heard what they said, but I also heard what the universe said in the midst of what they said. The points that the universe was trying to make, like I said, the artist will put out even this. I will put out, I'm the artist in this situation. I'm giving y'all the message, and y'all are going to take what resonates. It's been a time, even in tarot, that I had to say something during one of the messages, because people don't realize when people are going through stuff and they start to turn to tarot, they literally, or messages like this, messages that are channeled messages, or messages that are giving you some type of insight into a situation that you could be dealing with, it resonates so much that a person thinks that you're talking specifically to them. The universe could have set you here to talk to them. That could be particularly true. But in some cases, I've had people so engulfed in a message, and I be saying it like, how did that pertain to you? Like, I had no thought process, no mind, no mention on whatever it was this person or who this person was when I gave the message, because to me it comes in a different way. But these people are saying I was talking to them. I literally had the name right, the date right, the this right, the that right, and I'm saying I don't know you. All I said was what I sat down here. My intentions was to give you the message. Pisces, they tried to block you, but the universe stepped in. I also know that this channel is full of way more people than just Pisces, different, zodiac signs. I'm also cuss baby. So I know there's much more energy that is affiliated with my channel than just Pisces energy. I know people collectively, come to Pisces because Pisces are intuitive. Long story short, all of that just to say that I gave the message, but people are going to hear whatever it is the universe intends for them to hear when they take their seat, or when they tap into the message. When you're meant to see it is when you're meant to see it. When you're meant to hear it is when you're meant to hear it. So whatever it is that this comes across your plate, your table, your awareness, you're going to get whatever the universe was meaning, to deliver to you at the same time. It could be completely nothing as to what I said. When it said they try to block you, y'all specifically had a person already in mind. Y'all already had a situation already in mind. Meanwhile, the message was just being given for what it was. Either way, the reset has been approved. So, like I said, I love this timeline because it allowed me to say yay or nay. Yay, do you want to take part in the reset? I don't mind. You want to know why? Because I feel like the energy need to be reset any fucking way. It said don't let the reset affect you. So even when it gets reset, it's not affecting me. That's why they gave me the heads up. I gave y'all the heads up. If you got the message, then you got the message. If you didn't get the message and you let it affect you, then it happens when it happens. And when is the reset taking place? Could have already happened, could be happening in an hour, could be happening in 26 days, could be happening in 32 minutes. But I literally heard this motherfucking date. I swear to God. Like, how the fuck is the universe doing that? I was already saying that before that, ahead of time, but then it comes with the message and it comes with the date. That literally was the date that happened. How did that date happen? How did that happen? Universe was talking to me. They ain't said shit to me. I don't know them. Meanwhile, they had the date. The universe was talking to me because they had that date. It made me like pay attention. Like, what the fuck? But it was also triggering because that date is related to a trauma to me. But mind you, with the saying and the change in the perspective, that date just gave me hope. It just gave me faith in the universe all over again. The universe is still listening. The universe is still on my side. The universe is still paying attention. The universe still knows I exist because the universe is still giving me signs and letting me know that I see you. I see you so much that I'm going to give a random person this date. And the person ain't so random, so I'm not even going to play him like that. But I'm going to give this person this date. And y'all going to be saying the same exact shit. I'm going to be letting you be completely and utterly aware that I'm talking to you. Kevin, I'm talking to you. All right, so I love y'all. And Miss Kelly, I'm talking to you. Strength, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to y'all. The universe is talking to y'all. And I am the universe. You are the universe. It all exists. And this is your contract. Do what thou will with it. So talk to y'all later. I love y'all. Go with God. And hopefully I gave y'all the message the way it was supposed to be given. And if not for nothing, what was that? That pomegranate. Eat some pomegranate today.